Go. Hello, welcome to From Software to Sales. And my name is Portia. I'm here with Danish. And Danish is going to talk about, hey, Danish. And he's going to talk about bootstrapping and being a nomad and making micro-SAAS projects. I saw him on Twitter and it was just really cool how he was just building these products and APIs and also like traveling the world. So hello, Danish.
Thanks, Portia, for inviting me this conversation. And I love to talk about my things I'm doing.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to start with the first question, which is thank you for joining us. And I gave a little intro, but please tell us more about yourself.
So hi guys who are watching us. So my name is Mohammad Danish and I'm from India. And I'm solo founder. You can say solo developer. So I build products since 2 years. And I build around 12 to 15 products. And in 15 products, around 3 to 5 products is doing great. So this is my full-time job, and I'm making good money from it.
I love the emphasis on making good money on it.
Yeah,
Getting back to the good money on it, you mentioned that you have released 12 to 15 products, right?
yeah.
And what is the total MRR for all the products together?
The thing is, I start making money from my eighth product. That the thing is, I'm building products since 2000 January 19, and I never built product to make a money. And I see the product hunt a community, then there are lots of people who are building products and making good money, but it's really hard to figure out the idea and validating an idea that people will pay for that. So it's not that easy. So what I did, I just start building products. I
Okay,
never
so
thought about.
I'm sorry. So we'll get into that later on in the interview, but
Yeah.
we're going over the numbers here. So the numbers is um, all the products together. What is the MR, monthly reoccurring revenue? Because we
Currently,
hmm?
currently the no code API, that is my first SaaS product, is giving me like 700 to $800 MRR. But I made around $40,000 with lifetime deal in the last 2 months.
Nice. And was that based on the acquisition or is that just like, once again,
This is
monthly?
all with this is from one product, that is the no code API.
Okay. And was that a one-time 40K or is this reoccurring
It's
40K?
a one time, it's a lifetime deal offer.
Okay, and this lifetime deal, did someone buy the API? Did they buy the product?
Yeah, they just buy one time and like one time subscription, and they will use product lifetime.
Nice, nice, nice. Um,
And yeah,
Go on, please.
so the thing is, the experimenting with the pricing is really tough. So I was doing a lot of experiment, lot of R&D on the pricing, that how much people can pay for this product. So I see that people are loving to pay like lifetime deal. They're not about bothering about paying every month, every year. So now I'm thinking to go for like permanent lifetime deal. So you just pay for one time and they will use forever. So we will keep adding new features. So this is my plans to go from there. So there are lots of like SaaS product they are charging for monthly and yearly. So I think that Nobody API is that kind of tool that if we offer a lifetime deal, so we will survive.
That is darn innovative. I I will love that model. And I only see the lifetime model when you see like an API trying to get client customers. Like for instance, I believe it's shape.so. They had a life, they had like a lifetime membership of $40, but that's because they're trying to generate traction. Um, Wow. And I have a question. Let's say you have an API and you have that like 40. $1,000 for lifetime membership. Can you sell that API or membership to other people as well? Or is it just exclusively for that one company?
No, no, no. So that this is for open for everyone, and we usually do like a flash sale, like every month, maybe every 2 months, and usually the lifetime price is the minimum is $249,
Okay.
and if for 50,000 requests per month, and if there is a like second plan that is a one $299 and $349, so we have three plans. But when we do a flash sale, so we decrease the pricing by $100. That usually comes to 149 and 199 and 249. So we got a huge spike on that thing. So we do when let's suppose we launching on product hunt, so we do that kind of sales. But usually we have like that standard pricing for lifetime, so people paying it, people buying it lifetime deal. So we usually got 2 to 3 sales every day, so I'm making good money. I'm happy
Um,
because you know that when products giving you money when you're sleeping, so it's give like keep motivation, and that oh, this is a dream that I was planning, I was working on since like 8 years, 6 years.
so it looks like you have different pricing tiers.
Yeah.
And the premium tier would be like in your example, like 40,000, but like for flagship and lifetime, are you saying like 199 per month and 299 per month?
It's a lifetime deal. We have like a monthly is a cheaper one. Like monthly we have like $10 and $19 and $29 a month.
Oh, wow. So the lowest per month is $10. Then you have $19 per month. And then you have like a lifetime membership, which in this
That
case,
is kind of like 20x.
yeah, which is very interesting because number one, we read about this. We read about having like a premium product, but this is the first time I've learned about such a split between like the lowest price tier to the like highest, which is lifetime membership. This is a really good model. Could you tell us more about your research when you were figuring out the pricing for your products?
Yeah, when I launched the product, so my pricing was so cheaper. Like I was giving the like lowest pricing I was giving for $5 and $5, $12 and like $19. That was so cheaper, but people not buying it. Maybe they seen, oh, this is not a good product, just a solo product. So what I did, I got like a 3 to 4 sales when I first time launched in January 2020, and but that 2 or 3 sales give me motivation that oh, people buying it and people using it and people finding it's really helpful. So I got motivated and I start working on second iteration after 1 month, and
Nice.
I just like increase the I because some of my friends are mentoring me on like, so they told me just increase the price and also add a yearly subscriptions that highlight some, change the layout, put yearly on priority, and just like content changing, some took inspiration from other websites. So I increased the price and start marketing my product with my existing. So when I launched the product on product hunt, so I got around 500 customers of free sign up. So
Wow.
I start sending emails to them and giving them like earlier offer that if you subscribe now, so you have to pay cheaper for a lifetime. Like usually the price is like $69, but you have to pay only $49 every year if you subscribe now. So I do this kind of research experiment with the users, so I see some sales or people paying it. But then I realized I'm not getting that much enough sales. I was getting around 400 500, but I'm not that kind of guy who wants to stick one product. I want to make money. Like if I have a target that in 6 months I was not able to make 1K a month, so I will quit from it. So I have to achieve that target, so I was keep experimenting with pricing. So then someone is launching a product and with a lifetime deal, and he made around $14,000. Oh man, he made it, so why don't I try the lifetime deal? So I experiment with the lifetime deal. I just it did third version. I made the dashboard new, nice looking dashboard. I add new features, so people think, oh, this is a new version come out. And I changed the pricing model completely. I just put something like a timer that this flash sale is going to off after two days, so people go hurry and they will buy it. And you will not believe it, when I launched on product and my Stripe notification is popping up every 10 minutes. So I was so excited that
That's so
$250
exciting when you have those notifications.
yeah, the blue notification of Stripe, I was happy with that. So these kind
um,
of, so
oh no,
I this took me 6 months to experiment, and now the pricing is model is fixed, that this is the price that user can pay. So yeah, this will took my time. Yeah.
so that's great. So this was a 6 month project process of you doing researching, experimenting with different prices. It seems like you initially validated that the people really were willing to pay for this, and then you gave yourself a deadline to reach your goal, and your goal was $1,000, correct?
Yeah, $1,000, but I achieve more. So the thing is, first of all, there's a two things. And first thing, you have to validate the idea. If idea is validated, the people willing to pay, then you have to experiment to like set the price. If the idea is not validated, there is no benefits to like R&D on the pricing.
That's awesome. So validate and then like be able to do some more research on the pricing and figure out what pricing that you would want in order to justify staying in business.
Yeah.
Because I ask this, and I think this is brilliant that you're bringing it up, because you see so many businesses. This is a big question, like, when should I give up? And there's some people out there on Twitter who will say, well, you're just one step forward from, you're just one step away from your goals. And then there are times where you just give up. So it's really nice to talk to someone who actually had a metric.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the thing, we have to keep talking, keep sharing our things on network, so you will get a feedback. If you just keep doing it, you will not share your work, so there is no benefit to doing things.
So that's awesome. So this is like um, learning in front of an audience, and also having a
Yeah.
tight knit feedback loop, because you're putting things out there. And I guess out there you're talking about social media. Which social media did you, out of social media, out of email marketing, which channel brought you the most clients?
I think I really hate email marketing. I really hate, doing writing email and sending email when people unsubscribe. So I feel bad. So I really hate the email marketing, but we have to do it. But I prefer Twitter, and Twitter changed my life. You can say I start Twitter in actively like January 19, and
Okay.
at the time I had around 160 follower at the time. But I don't know, like my I see a pattern that uh, people only love to watch that something different, not a repetitive thing. So I was keep solving problems those existing in the in on the online, and people finding a solution, and there is no solution. If you build that solution and you share the solution to the public, and they will love it, then they will keep following, they will keep giving feedback. So this is I did. I built a first product in January 19, that is called public APIs.xyz. That was my first product, and I
Mhm.
also exit from that project. I sold that project to a company. So when I share that product, everyone loving it, everyone loving the design, everyone loving the APIs. I have the database, so I got around 300 follower in one day.
Oh,
I
wow.
amazed that. So so this is the journey keep happening. I keep building products. And I got 700 follower when I build a product called Tweet Jobs, that is that creating jobs from Twitter. So that is a unique product, no one did that before. So I did that, and that was a unique that people find this is something new. So, and I got around 100K impression on that tweet, and I got 700 follower. So I think that we have to keep building. I have to keep building products. I have to keep building, innovate new things that people love to watch, love to listen, love to experiment. So yeah, I got around now 3,000 follower now. Like,
Yep. So it looks
so
like your Twitter strategy was basically solving problems,
yeah,
building solutions, solving problems, and that's what really got people interested. It seems like Twitter is your main channel.
yeah.
Why you mentioned that you do not like writing emails and and newsletters in general, but you say it's necessary. Can you tell us what is your newsletter strategy and why is it necessary to have one?
Um, before before no code API, I'm so lazy. The thing is, like, why
We
don't you
all
follow
are.
me on Twitter? Why don't you follow me on Twitter? I will just announce on Twitter whatever happened new. Why we just get your email, just it's like spam every week, and if we just getting around 30% open rate and 3% click rate, that's not a good number. Why don't you come on Twitter and just see the what is happening? But when you are running a product like a SaaS product, so you have to keep notify that is a professional way. You have to notify through the email. So what happening? The my free users like crossing the limit API limit that my free users have a 900 API calls per month.
Mm-hmm.
So that limit is like crossing in 2 day 3 days. So they're getting a error that your limit is expired. You have to upgrade the pro account. They were not upgrading. So I integrate a flow into an email that when their limit x like used by 50%, they if you use 50%, so I am sending the automated email to the email that you consume 50%. So you upgrade the plan, you will get the benefit. If he's not upgrading, then I'm sending another email on 75% usage. I sent 3 emails on 50, 75, and 100. So I'm getting a conversion from that. So people are converting from that. So that is the automated process. I don't have to keep manually emailing. So I see that's a necessary in SaaS products.
Thank you. That is very useful. So you
Yeah.
have users that are they're reaching or passing their API rate limit,
Limit.
and then you just send them an automated email about upgrading. And this is a good method of converting.
Yeah, it's converting. People converting from to pro.
This is wow, this is full of pearls of wisdom. Let's see. Why don't we
But
go with
before
the
I was doing like manually, I have like my internal tool where I can see which user is limit exceed. So I just pick the email. I was just doing that manual process. So that thing is was consuming my time.
yeah.
So someone told me like Sahil from Gumroad, he was just tweeting that just keep automating that is repetitive task. So I think man, I have to automate that thing. So I just automate. I save time. I'm getting conversion also. So this is good.
How did you automate the email?
This is kind of hack. I use like cold email. So basically, I'm using most of my free tools. So I try to use free tools to save my money. I'm using Zoho, and Zoho give a good emails per day. So I build my custom Zoho no-code API, and I integrate that custom Zoho no-code API with my code. So that email goes from my Zoho account, not any like marketing things. So it goes into direct into inbox. It will not go into spam. It will not go into updates. It will go direct into inbox because I am sending from my Zoho account.
Um, did you say solo? You're sending from your personal account, right?
Yeah.
Could you tell us what tools are you using to automate? Like, are you using, I'm thinking of Django. I know Django has an email plugin, and there's
No, I'm using API. I'm
AWS.
using Zoho API. I'm
Huh?
using Zoho API
Which
with my
API?
node Zoho API, Zoho email API.
Okay.
So I integrated that API into my code.
Ah, okay. And that's how you're
Yeah,
able to automate it.
yeah,
Awesome. So we're going to, this is full of pearls, but it is time for us to come to an end. And I want to ask you, what is the biggest mistake you see indie hackers when they're creating a SaaS product?
The thing is, this is my point that like there's lots of indie makers in my communities also, and lots of platform. Uh, they waste lot of time the building a product. They waste like months.
Yep.
Why? If you have idea and you just solving a particular problem, you are not building a like a big corporate solution. You're building a small problem. Like it should be done in 2 or 3 days. It will not took months. If you are building a MVP, MVP means is a like more minimal viable product. You can make it in less than a week. So they don't make it in a week. They just keep building this. They keep thinking about design. Oh, what others will think about the design. It's not good. They just keep changing the colors and these things. They don't focus on the features. So like my all the products I build in less than a week. But I build no code API in 20 days. Like I was not focusing on design. I was just focusing on the features that API that is my main features. So I was making on that, making sure that it's working fine. So I just go live after building MVP and just collecting the feedback and implementing those while running the products. So people does like, okay, we will launch beta, we will launch alpha. I don't like this bullshit. Okay, what is alpha? What is beta? There is nothing else. Like, just launch the product. This is the MVP. You keep building the product, keep adding the features. That's the thing. So the alpha beta is a corporate thing.
I've Alpha and beta is a corporate thing. I think it's a good one. Oh yeah, no, I've seen people work on products for like years and they
Uh,
have not even showed it to their potential users or even thought about who their potential users will be.
yeah. Until then, you will not go into the market. You will not get to know who is your potential, who is your audience.
Right.
So, so one of my friends is building a product since 1 year, and he's also not confident until now that I should go into the market. I don't know what is the problem.
Well, there definitely needs to be more people like you, Denise, that are telling indie hackers and people who are building products to get that stuff out there as soon as possible and get that tight feedback loop.
Yeah, yeah. And the one thing I want to add that if you are indie hacker and if you are doing a full time in this indie hacking things, and so you can experiment on two side. If you like, let's suppose I'm working on Node API. Node API is now on autopilot for maybe in 1 month. So I'm working on a small weekend project. That is other project. So that is a new idea. So I built in like in last 2 days. I
Right.
finished a front end in 1 day. I finished a back end in 1 day. So I will like final touch today. So I will launch in next day. So you can experiment on multiple things. If one thing is not doing great, so you keep it on autopilot and start working on something else that is more good for you. So you will save time and you will do extra time to experiment with other things. So thus the chances of success is more.
So nice. So if you're like iterating through more than one project and
Yeah.
getting through that process, then you just raise your chances of success because you're just trying more. It's almost like baseball. Like the more try and the more that you're up at the bat, the higher your chances are of actually hitting the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't a great baseball metaphor, but guess what? I think you guys got it. um, well, Danish, before we leave, is there anything that you would like to promote that we can put in the show notes that you're working on?
Yeah, currently just my like mainly of full weekend project. Week project is a no-code API. That tool is give you the, if you connect with the third-party applications API like Google Sheet, Airtable, and so we will the no-code API tool will give you the simple endpoints to use and that have a lot of features. So no-code API tool for no-code developers to connect with third-party applications API.
Nice. Well, that'll be down in the notes. And once again, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, awesome. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.